Welcome to the project demonstration of hand gesture control robotic arm. So here we are going to provide the inputs to this spy camera. Based on our hand detection, the system will on the red lights and green lights. No hands, red light will get switched on, and the hand detects, the green light will get switched on, and it will be controlled through the Raspberry Pi 3 B+ module. And based on the hand position on the screen, the system will trigger the Arduino Uno to control these servo motors. So we are using 6 degree of freedom motion robotic arm, so which has a left and right, up and down, and open close operations with the help of the 6 servo motors. So these 6 servo motors interface to the Uno board at pin number 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11 pins, and it will get the signal from the Raspberry Pi through the serial communication through the 0 pin, that's the receiving pin. And we are providing 2 different power sources. One is for the Raspberry Pi 3 B+ along with a camera also, and the same power supply is for the Arduino Uno. But the servo motors will get the power supply from this regular power supply unit. So it has a 230 volts AC input and provide us the 6 volts DC output after the stages like transformation to step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts of AC, and rectification filtration to convert the AC 12 volts to DC 12 volts, and regulation, that is LM2596 voltage regulator, which will regulate the 12 volts DC to 6 volts of DC as the operating voltage of our servo motors as 6 volts. So from this breadboard we are distributing that 6 volts to the servo motors and the trigger pins from the Arduino Uno board. So initially this Raspberry Pi will come with empty memory card. Then we need to install the Raspbian version with a Bullseye version OS is Raspbian OS, and Bullseye is a new version, 32-bit OS. We have installed that, and after that we need to install the main important modules like Python, which will come inbuilt, and OpenCV for image processing purpose. And then we provided the machine learning algorithm to that, so which will detect the hand and the human body detection. In that we are extracting the hand detection only, the two wrist along with fingers. So when the hand detects, then the green light will get switched on and the position will be given to the Uno, and this robotic arm will be placed to the same position. And when we close the fingers totally, then the gripper will closes, and when we open the fingers, then the gripper will be opens. And let us see the demonstration. So initially we need to switch on the power supply to the Raspberry Pi. Coming to the power supply, steps are very important. Initially on the power supply to the Raspberry Pi only, and wait till these 2 lights will get switched on off. So 2 times will get on and off. Then after the camera light will get switched on. So whenever the hand detects, then only the green light will get switched on. And while demonstration show only one hand. So if you press the 2 hands, the system will malfunctions and the gripper will fluctuate between the 2 hands. And then after you can provide the power supply. While switch off that also, initially we need to off the power supply for the servo motors, then off the power supply for the Raspberry Pi. That's very important. Now you can on the power supply to that. Then this will go to the initial position for the servo motors. Right, now this is the initial position. See, when I'm placing my hand, right, so when I'm doing the down, right, now you can see that closing the fingers, the gripper closes, down, open. Right, so 2 hands are coming in front of that. One is with my camera hand. Right, let us see the demonstration from the front end. Now let us see that. So we should have the more lighting on your hand, not on the camera. That's very important. Lighting is a major issue in our project because the hand has to be detected by the camera. when the light is on, red light is on, as the indication of the hand was out of the frame. So it's out of the frame. Then the red light gets switched on. So the processing speed is, it will capture for every image and process that for 300 milliseconds and 500 milliseconds of duration. And it can detect the back side of your hand also. See, I'm closing my hand, closing your fingers. So let us place the object, open the hand.